Ever found yourself lost in the labyrinth that is Kubernetes? Well, you're not alone. Today we're going to talk about one of the most important yet often overlooked components, the namespace. Kubernetes, the brainchild of Google, is a powerful system designed for managing containerized applications in a clustered environment. It's like a well-oiled machine, ensuring that your applications are always up and running, no matter what. Now let's delve a little deeper and introduce the concept of namespace. In the world of Kubernetes, think of a namespace as a sort of partition within a cluster, much like a room in a large house. This partitioning allows for the division of resources between multiple users, almost like having your own personal space in a shared environment. It's your own corner in the Kubernetes world, where you can stretch out and make yourself at home. So you might ask, why do we need a namespace? Good question. It's all about efficiently managing resources and ensuring smooth operations. Now that we know what a namespace is and why it's important, you might be itching to create one. So let's dive right into the process. Imagine you're a chef in the kitchen of Kubernetes, ready to cook up a brand new namespace. The first ingredient you need is your trusty terminal. Open it up and let's get started. The command we're going to use is kubectl create namespace, followed by the name of your namespace. Think of this like naming your dish. You wouldn't want to mix up your sweet apple pie with your spicy chicken curry, right? So name your namespace appropriately. It could be test, development, production, or any other name that makes sense to you. Now let's stir the pot. Type kubectl create namespace, followed by your chosen name. For instance, kubectl create namespace test. And there you go, your namespace is simmering away. But how do we know it's cooking just right? Well, we need to check on it. And we do that by using the kubectl get namespaces command. This is like opening the oven door to make sure your pie isn't burning. When you run this command, you should see your newly created namespace listed amongst the others. If it's there, congratulations. You've successfully created a namespace. But wait, don't take off your chef's hat just yet. We're not done. What if you want to add more ingredients, or in our case, more resources to your namespace? Well, you simply run the same kubectl create command, but this time specify the resource type and the namespace. For instance, kubectl create deployment my deployment, namespace equals sign test. This is like adding apples to your pie, and there you have it. You've just created your very own Kubernetes namespace. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility, so use it wisely. Like a master chef, make sure every ingredient, or in this case, every resource you add to your namespace, serves a purpose and adds to the overall flavor of your Kubernetes environment. Voila! You've just created your very own Kubernetes namespace. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility, so use it wisely. So, what did we learn today? Let's sum it up. We discovered that the Kubernetes namespace is like the VIP lounge of a tech party. It's where the cool resources hang out, separated from the general chaos, each in its own isolated environment. And just like you need a special pass to enter the VIP lounge, you need specific commands to create a namespace. We went through the process step by step, from opening the terminal to running the kubectl create namespace command. It's like baking a cake, but instead of flour and sugar, we use commands and codes. And the cherry on top? The namespace, of course. The namespace is more than just a fancy name. It's a tool for resource allocation and isolation, ensuring that our Kubernetes environment runs smoothly. It's the superhero that keeps system errors at bay. So there you have it, folks. The world of Kubernetes is less of a mystery now. Remember, a namespace a day keeps the system errors away. Until next time, keep exploring.